When someone downloads a free guide, is that enough to qualify that lead for a phone call? Okay, so basically what you're asking is if you have a cheat sheet and someone downloads your cheat sheet, is that enough to qualify them to call them? I don't think it is. I don't like calling people just because they've given me their email address. And I mean, a lot of times, so that's actually kind of one interesting question. You're probably not going to get their phone number because usually on a cheat sheet or like a free guide download, you're typically going to ask them for their name and their email address. Now, what we have done before is we've actually done a name and a phone number, and then we say we're going to text you the pocket guide. Now, either way, what we do, whether we text them or whether we email them, we usually follow up with an email that's automatically sent or a text message that's automatically sent, but looks like it's personal. Looks like it's a personalized email, right? And it'll typically say something very short. If anyone who's bought my book has gotten this email from me, and I get responses from this all the time. So you buy my book, and you get an email that's very, very clearly an automatically generated email, and it's intentionally done that way. And then about an hour later, another email comes through with that looks like I actually wrote it. It just says, hey Bill, thanks for buying my book. What practice area are you? Or what? It says something like that. It's like what area of law do you practice? I think, right? And then it's just signed Andy. It doesn't have, and what's cool is that most people, because I responded with something that looks like it's personal, and it's asking a question. That's very important. You have to ask a question if you want to get a response. But because I did that, and I ask a question, I get a response. And I mean, like half the people that I send that to write back. And then from there, I can have a conversation with them. And from there, some of those people will actually contact me, and a handful will hire me. So that's what I would do, rather than just because they download your free guide, don't call them. They'll probably get annoyed, to be totally honest with you. But if you reach out to them in an automated way, and you ask them a question that's related, like a really, I mean, you might have to play around with the question too to see what gets responses, but it should be a question that's related to whatever problem they have. Ask them that question, and you'll get responses, and then from there you can have conversations. That's way better than just picking up the phone and calling just because they downloaded your free thing.